And this is Doug, CSR Promotion, CSRpromo.com. I'm here with Streets, Dezel Headbangerz.
East Side, Dezel Headbangerz, General Streets. Property is Cimarron, you already know.
Alright, Streets. Now, we're here asking the infamous question, why do you feel a rapper from Orlando hasn't made it yet?
Did Smiles and South Star make it?
Smiles and South Star did actually make it out of Orlando. They made it nationally. I want to say internationally for a certain time period. They had a very big song, and they took it farther than anyone else rap-wise has taken it in Orlando. But I don't think that they made it in the sense of what we're all these rappers out here are looking at the big picture. Like, they basically, and I don't want to call them a one-hit wonder, but they made money off this, but they didn't stay relevant for a long enough time. Like, even out in Orlando, like when we do these interviews, no one's even brought that up. So, like, to me, if somebody really made it, like, we're talking about longevity, we're talking about having like a long career in this.
Right.
Again, I'd love to interview them on this. If somebody can get in contact with them, please have them
Slow-mo.
to us. CSRpromo.com, CSRpromotions@gmail.com, and we'll interview them and get their take on this, because, you know, they're important in this question too. But furthering it, let's just pretend
To answer the question.
Yeah.
I don't really have the factual answer. I could tell you a couple reasons why I believe, you know. One, the crowd here, you know, everybody's different kind of people here, you know what I'm saying? You got Spanish, white, black, all mixed in one spot.
A melting pot?
Yeah, it's, you know, it's not like New York, California, Atlanta, where it's like all the same people. You go somewhere, it's like, oh, they all listen to the same kind of hip-hop, you know, the same kind of music. Here's mixed. You could go here, and this guy, Dirty South, artists like this. You go there, you can have a reggaeton. You go here, you got New York style. It's so much different, so I think that's what, you know,
so you think like enough people in Orlando weren't necessarily born and raised where they came up with a culture? They brought a culture. They moved here from New York when they were young. They moved here from, you know, Texas or wherever they moved from, and you feel like there was never an established rap hip-hop culture from Orlando?
I mean, I don't feel it's because of the style. I feel it's because it's so many of all kind of different kind of people. So, you know, in Atlanta, everybody supports Jeezy, because that's what they listen in Atlanta, is Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? Here is like, you can listen to a cat, you might sound like he's from New York. Then you go down the street, he might sound like he's from Atlanta. So much different styles, you know. So he might like it, you might like it, but I might not like it. So in one circle, you might have one person that likes it rather than everybody likes it. You know, so that takes a little bit from the support.
So in Atlanta, you would say that all the rappers sound very similar?
No.
Like you would say a Jeezy sounds like a Luda?
No. Not that it sound like, but I mean, you know the difference from New York rap and Dirty South rap. There's a difference, you know what I'm saying? The style is different, just like California hip-hop is different from New York hip-hop, you know?
Well, who's to say that, like, a style, like, just say somebody that has a East Coast style that's from Orlando, or somebody that has a Dirty South style from Orlando, who's to say that one of those can't blow out of here? Like, what do you feel is stopping one of those from popping? Whichever one
it has nothing to do with the style. It has to do with the support, is what I mean.
Support.
You know, if we got 10 people here and all 10 people like that kind of music, then they're all gonna like it. But if there's 10 people here and only you like what I do, that's only one person. That's what I meant by it.
So you feel like no artist here has a strong enough core fan base in Orlando? Is that what you're getting at?
Nah. That's not where I'm getting at. I just think the support wise, you know what I mean? Like you know, you may not like.
Support from who? The DJs, the fans? Who are we?
Just everybody, period. DJs, people, everybody. I mean, like, you're not getting what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you is, like, if I sound like Fabulous, I'll give you an example.
Right.
I rap like Fabulous. If I'm in New York and there's 10 people and I'm Fabulous and I walk up and I start rapping, more than likely they're all gonna like it.
Okay.
You come to Orlando and go to that crowd of 10 people, of Orlando people, and maybe 2, maybe 3, or maybe only one's gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So,
like us right here in this circle that we at, we probably don't even listen to the same kind of music. Maybe we do, you know. But that's just how Orlando is. It's mixed up.
But okay, I'm
not saying that's the actual reason.
I'm taking your opinion into consideration, and you know, I respect every opinion. I'm just trying to learn exactly what you're getting at. So let's say we take an artist from Orlando, because that's what this conversation is about. And he goes outside of Orlando to New York.
Right.
Why can't he do that and get like? Why can't he blow up off that? Like, did he have to? You know, you're almost confining the artist to stay in Orlando. Can this same artist go to another city and make it?
Yeah, of course.
So then why is nobody doing it then, if that's the issue? If the issue is the city itself, why hasn't anyone taken it outside of Orlando?
I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out too. I'm trying to make it, you know. So, I don't know the actual fact. I don't have the actual answer, you know. But that's one of the reasons, I believe, you know, one of the reasons.
Okay. So
And of course, there's no major companies here. That's another reason. You know, there's no big labels that, you know, that can put you on. You know, there's several reasons. There's a couple reasons.
So you feel like there has to be something in Orlando, like a foundation of a record label or a big company, in order for an artist from here to blow?
No, I just think, okay, see if I give you a better example. I just think, like, for instance, let's say I have this style, right? This is the style, and we all grew up in this area. We all like that style. Right. Well, that's more people that like my music rather than I come and none of y'all like my style. That's what I meant by it, you know, like, another way to explain it. I don't know if you understand what I'm telling you, but
yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's kind of like all over. You were saying there's different kinds of people. Then you're saying there's not like a label in Orlando. But like what I'm trying to find out is like ways around that. Like I'm interviewed a bunch of artists already. It's like there's so many reasons why. But then like when I come up with a solution to that reason, it's like on to the next excuse. So it's like we're trying to find like something that we can't figure out. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I don't have the actual answer why. You know, I know there's a lot of things that could be done.
Because
you know?
Ludacris, for example, he's from Chicago. He's not from Atlanta. I don't know if you know that. But he's considered an Atlanta rapper because he took off in Atlanta. So, like, maybe he felt like Chicago wasn't popping or whatever he felt, whatever reason he moved out of there. He's in Atlanta and he took off from there. Like, you know, why can't an artist do that? If they feel like home base is the problem, like, why don't they relocate? You know, why can't... Is the talent the issue? Do you feel like there's not enough talent out here?
There's a lot of talent out here. There's a lot of talent out here.
So talent doesn't really mean that much when we're talking business. Is that safe to say? Because if there's plenty of talent, everyone's saying there's talent out here.
There's people that have made it and they're not the most talented person in the world. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, we got a couple different views from streets. I appreciate the feedback, man.
Thank you, man.
You know, keep doing your thing. Seeing the videos out there. You keep
Eastside Dezel Headbangerz. Y'all already know.
How did they get in touch with you, man?
Man, find me at you can find me on Twitter at streets_of DH, or you can email platinumtunnel@gmail.com. You already know Eastside Boss.